You believe we're already in September? Unbelievable. That's what this is. All right. So we are going to, golly, my tripod, I got to order a new one already. All right. So we are going to get some animals fed this morning together, and we're going to, just get stuff did today. I'm a mess already because I've been cleaning already. So this morning we are going to get some animals fed, and then we are going to go from there. I'm going to try beef tongue today with some of the animals. I got a lot of it the other day, and so I'm going to try it today, which, if people don't know, beef tongue is disgusting to cut. So we're going to add some gloves for this one, and then we're going to go from there. Oh man, my knee's been killing me, and my elbow, and my back. Oh well, it is what it is. So we're going to add some gloves here. I double glove in case I have to take one layer off to do something different, and then I already have one on because that's just how I roll. And then we'll go down and see everybody and do all that kind of stuff. And then I got to get to the back cleaning. I probably will be going live on Patreon today. Won't be anything too exciting. I have to get my back room cleaned out today. And we're going to start getting everything ready for winter soon. We have a game plan for that. Winter is going to be here really quick this year. So I got to start in the reptile room. Luckily, all we got to do is kind of make some rooms for the sulcatas. And we have a game plan of how we're going to do that. I have a new snake coming in soon, or articulated python. We're going to be adding with our other articulated python, and we're going to be, going. So I apologize. Comments are like way too small for me to read, so I can't read that. Update on bear is that as of right now, it looks like it's neurological, and our time will be very limited with bear. We're going to be doing more testing at the end of this week to get more definitive answers, but it looks like it may be a tumor. So we're gonna see what's going on, and if it is, we'll just give Bear the best life we possibly can, and because when we get better imaging, we might be able to see if it's just a trauma. But right now, on the first round of testing, it looks it doesn't look good. So. But we'll just give him the best life possible. He's training, he's working, and we're giving him a good life, and that's all we can do. So, for those who don't know, I have another dog. His name's Bear. 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 Where are you? I don't even know where he's at. He's somewhere. Bear. 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 Bear, our Baloo. His name's actually Baloo. Get away from him. This is my little puppy with some neurological stuff. You can see he's got a pretty big head tilt. I love you. I love you. Thank you. How you doing? You having fun this morning? Mwah. He's kind of blind in one eye and has some issues, but we're working through them. We're working through them. So we'll get to the other side, but we're doing the imaging. We're seeing what it is, and then we'll just work with him, and we'll just give him the best life he possibly can have for however long we have him, whether it be 6 months or 10 years. We'll do the best we can. So, right, buddy? You deserve a good life. Yep. Okay, you can go lay down now. There you go. You go, boy. You get Cooper. So he's a good dog. So he got put in our path for a reason. So, and just so you guys know, it's my personal dog, meaning that I pay for everything. So the business doesn't pay for all this stuff. I decided to take on Bear and the financials that come with that, and testing is not cheap, but we do need to have answers so we know, so we just know. So right. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. All right, so we're gonna cut up some cow tongue this morning. Excuse me. And we're gonna try it with the foxes, and if they don't like it, then I'm gonna thaw some chicken for them this afternoon, and we'll go from there. I am going to. This is Squeaker's favorite, so we're just gonna do that. And this is for Salvador, my giant anteater. He gets some ground beef. All right. Giant anteaters have no teeth, and so that's why you gotta blend it all together for them. Make them a slop when they're in captivity. For people new here, welcome, first and foremost. Welcome to our community of hopefully positivity. Hey, Maple, no. Penny, Gus, no. Mapes, leave the squirrels alone. Good girl, Penny. Good girl, Penny. Anyway, so you know what we do. We do wildlife education and rescue. We have animals ranging from sloths to giant anteaters to wolves to cougars to birds of prey to quaddies to raccoons to porcupines, etc., to chickens, and then to even our feral kittens in our gift shop to do any mouse patrol. Anyway, we oh man, my knees. We believe that if animals can be free, let them be free. We are a place for animals to come that have no other place to go. We are a place that gives them sanctuary and lets them live out the rest of their life in hopefully peace and quiet. And our ultimate goal is just to love them and show them compassion and respect, and just let them live out the rest of their lives, and then do any medically necessary things that they may need throughout the rest of their lives, and just do the best that we can. So that's what we do. But we're with you. We believe animals shouldn't have to be caged also. We believe if they can be free, let them be free. We do believe that. So you're not in company, and we don't disagree necessarily with zoos or anything like that, because roadside zoos, yes. Cuddling, hugging, smudge, just all that kind of stuff with animals that can't tolerate that kind of stress, we don't agree with. But there's working with wolf dogs for 20 plus years, they don't mind belly scratches. There are some exceptions to the rule. So anyway, we're gonna go cut up some cow tongue. Because like I said, hi Bear, I got a lot of cow tongue. And if the foxes don't like it, then I'll scoop it up and I'll thaw some chicken. And we'll do that instead. So, here we go. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's been a long time since I've had to cut up cow tongue. So, and it's gross. Alright. I get just the feeling, the texture is just disgusting. But some people like it. To each their own. At least it's getting utilized, I guess. So, a lot of times animals like the organs and all of that kind of stuff, so we'll see if they eat it. I'm going to try it with squeakers and stuff too and see if he'll eat it also. I'm going to try it with the raccoons, see if they like it. We don't get a lot of cow tongue usually, we just get a few every time, but if there's an animal that actually will eat it, then great. Then it doesn't go to waste. So we're going to give it a whirl. A lot of people like cow tongue. So it's the texture is too meh for me. I'm a texture person. So even the feeling of it on my hands grosses me out. Hi, Gus. What are you doing, bud? Hi, Maple. She's like, ooh, I'll eat some cow tongue. You would, wouldn't you? All right. Oh, it's like even the texture of the blood is like saliva. Oh, that's gross. All right. So this is the joy of working with the animals. You know, unfortunately, our animals can't just eat fruit and vegetables. We have omnivores and carnivores, meaning that their health depends on eating meat. So we gotta feed them meat, or else it will be detrimental to their health, just like your dogs and your cats. They are omnivores and carnivores also, right? So your cats, even though they'll eat some human food, the reality is they are carnivorous and they need some high protein. That's why they recommend that you never feed cat food to like possums and raccoons and stuff in the wild. You shouldn't feed your local wildlife anyway. And my son just sent me a thing saying, raise money for the school. Yay. You shouldn't feed your wildlife. Providing water to them is what they recommend because animals don't stay around usually for just a water source. They need food and water. But if you do want to see a raccoon or something come through your yard, giving them a little kiddie pool is not frowned upon. But feeding them is, because a fed animal is a dead animal, and that's just the reality. So, that's gross. All right, the things we do for our animals. I tell you what, I'm gonna try it with the skunks too and see if they'll eat it. I don't know if they will. I mean, they probably would in the wild, but our animals here, you'll realize, are very bougie. So, yeah. So, no. We'll give them, let's see. Let's give them the softer part of the meat and see if they eat it. Same thing with Felix. We're going to try it with Felix too and see if he'll eat it. We're going to try it with Squeaker, see if he eats it. No. Good boy. The dogs are like, we'll eat it. We'll try it. Give it to us. I'm going to try it with the raccoons too and see if they'll eat it. We don't usually get enough of it, but we just got a huge, they obviously had to clean out their refrigerator for Wally World, and we ended up getting a whole bunch. So this is the time that we can experiment. The wolves don't really, they're like, yeah, well, They're not huge fans. God, my German Shepherd, I tell you what, I just love him. Just has his head sitting on top of the trash can like, hey, you know, if you want to drop something, I will gladly pick it up for you. My dogs are so happy to like be back into routine where my kids are back in school and they're able to all come out here, and I don't have to leave any of my dogs at home for right now because of I left some dogs at home when I had babysitters there because to keep for my kids' safety, and so I could only bring some of them. So they're all very happy to be back out, and they're very happy about this. Very, very, very happy. All right. God, there's so much. I'm curious. We'll see. We'll see if it... Oh my gosh, you can feel the taste buds. It's just so gross. Okay. Oh, at least it doesn't smell like there's some meat that like has just this odor that's like, whoa. Oh, man, I can't even, I'm falling apart, man. I gotta go see an orthopedic surgeon soon. I just haven't done it. My favorite doctor retired. Dr. Williamson retired a long time ago. He sewed my husband's finger back on when he cut it off. He did my Aunt Deanna's ankle reconstructive surgery. He's the one who told me that I needed to stop playing softball or else my knees were going to be rotten by the time I was 25. But he was really, really good at what he did. All right, I'm going to start with that. This is bad. Hi, Maple, you snorter McWhorter. We'll add a couple pieces of this in here because this is use it or lose it. So we'll add some of that. Okay, so we're gonna see if they like it. If they don't, then I'll thaw some chicken and we'll call it good. No problem if they don't like it. I don't care if they do or don't. Alrighty. Let's put this back in the fridge. Alright, we got some hard-boiled eggs here. We're going to do for... Oh, that one's not hard-boiled. That one's not either. Goodness. What happened? None of those are hard-boiled. What in the tarnation? Criminally. And here comes the bees right on cue. That one's sort of hard-boiled. My steamer's not working to its fullest anymore, so we'll just do that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's like over easy. Gotta re-steam them. All right. We'll do this for the raccoons. We'll do this for foxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do this for the other foxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have a good egg day. All right. Oh, that is a texture I can't describe. Oh my god, it's like saliva. Yuck, it's like spit. That's so gross. It's like Milo drool. That's disgusting. Yuck. Ew. Gross. Nasty. That's sick. All right. Gotta get that texture out of my gut. Oh, I'm such a sissy lala when it comes to that stuff. Okay. Got some steamed veggies for them this morning, too. Funny. That's so funny. Have you seen that lady that when they turn that thing and it goes, wow, she gags? It's hilarious. So mean. So incredibly rude, but funny. There is this thing called like boundaries and respect of those things, you know, so. All right. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay. Let's try this again. I need a bowl. Excuse me, Koopa. Kova out. Kova out. Good girl. Good girl, Kova. Fine, Koopa. Okay, here we go. So for those who don't know, we're working on our website and stuff. It is semi-launched, where you guys are able to, we have a new gift shop on there. We have new symbolic adoptions on there. We have all of that stuff. If the link doesn't work for a specific animal that you're wanting to symbolically adopt, I should hopefully be done tonight. I have just a couple more left to get all the links up and going, but for the most part, most all of them are going. So, let's try this again. See if we can get the eggs to steam.
Cooper.
He's like, yeah, say it more, because he really has been listening to us lately about chewing on his legs. You have to threaten that's the shot. Stop or else you're getting a cortisone shot. I've never seen a dog that sees needles and reacts the same way I do. It's like the funniest thing in all the world. Even when I give it to him, he still doesn't like it. When Doctor gave it to him last time, he like ran up and I came out and people are like, what did the doctor do? I was like, oh, I just gave him a shot. Ah! He screamed. It was hilarious. And it's just the tiniest little needle. I can't even feel it. It's so funny. Yeah. But I have no room to talk. So. Owie kazowie. La 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 la. All right. This is one of the raccoon's favorite treats in all the world. Not treats, but just food. Is okay, you know what? Skidoo. I just am not in the mood today for bees. Yellow jackets. It's so weird that they like just now started like really coming out the last week and a half. We even had, well, yeah, that's true, but we even had a nest and they still weren't as active as they are now. So silly. Okay. I gotta go to the grocery store. Start wearing my stupid knee brace.
Getting old.
I am. It just like for no, you know what it is? It's winter's coming. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Winter is coming. Cold is coming. Cold's coming. That's why my knees are hurting. That makes so much more sense. I still gotta go see an orthopedic surgeon, but you know, I'll plan that all my time off.
When you reschedule your next doctor's appointment.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to my doctor's appointment. I canceled it. Because everything was fine. Until it's not. But right now I'm okay. You're not going to want to eat that, Penny. Yeah, I know. It's just a grape. Ew. Oh, you either, Gus, huh? Yeah. Grapes are icky. Gosh, it makes so much more sense of why. I'm like feeling it today. It is. It's like a massive change in the weather too. Oh.
Well, no rain for 2 weeks so far.
Supposed to drizzle today. I swear they have like a.
Have you seen our? You can see them from here. Look at all the cedar trees that are turned orange.
Yeah, they're dying because they're like, water me, please.
Yeah.
Help! Water us, please! I know. You know what? We had drought several years back that was pretty bad, and it on a lot, or I can say it on here, I don't know, on TikTok. It killed a lot of our cedars, which is so tragic because we had some beautiful cedars. All of them are turning orange. No!
They all go in clusters.
So sad. So sad. All right. Like that.
One of the ones that keep us looking green year round.
Yeah, it's been a, you know, it's not been a bad summer. Like it hasn't been. We've had maybe a couple days where it was like, ooh, it's hot today, but that's not like it normally is these last whiles.
Let me get that for you.
Hey, thanks. Oh, man. You know what happens is like when my dogs and stuff, like they'll come and like they'll sniff my legs every once in a while, and then you hear of all these stories of like my dog discovered my bone cancer, and you're like, no, it's just like your brain goes to so many bad places because my legs constantly just hurt, but at the same time, like I have like family history of neuropathy, and like my dad has it really bad still.
Yeah, he walks around pretty tough.
Yeah, when people see me, they're like, when's the last time you saw your dad? I'm like, oh, you know, 5 years ago. And they're like, he's having a hard time walking. I said, yeah, well, his neuropathy was bad when I talked to him, and I'm sure it's gotten worse. So, I know my legs hurt. I do really good. Like, I go on my vibration plate, and I feel so much better, and then one thing happens, and I stop for a little bit, and then it's like, I'm all thrown off. I have to stick with it. The vibration plate really does actually help my joints and my back and everything. I just have to make a point to do it every night and every morning. I just do. But my bed is so comfortable in the morning. Some days I just don't want to get out. 5 more minutes. I'll sit here and work for just 5 more minutes, and then 30 minutes goes by and I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta get up and get the kids ready for school. Whoops. Missed out on all the stuff I needed to do.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. I'll do it when I get home. Oh shoot, I gotta make everybody dinner, clean my bathrooms, and do a load of laundry. Oh, maybe I'll do it tomorrow morning. Oh shoot, I gotta put all the dogs away and get everyone ready for bed.
What do you mean it's time for bed already?
Or, oh, this whiskey just sounds so much better than standing on a vibration plate.
You want to do both?
You could, but I don't know. I wonder what the outcome of that really would be. I wonder if it makes it just run through your blood just so much faster. It'd be an interesting experiment, wouldn't it? I don't think I would like the feeling of that, though. Yuck. Don't want to ruin that for me. Cooper! Cooper! Psst. No.
Some apple cider vinegar on it.
No.
Probably like that.
I wouldn't like the feeling of that either. That's all I need is for him to be scared every time I pick up a gallon of something.
Oh, yeah.
No!
Ah!
Ah! Right? I don't need you to be... No. I don't need you to be scared of everything. No. No, Joe's a big old German Shepherd. No, thank you. I love how Chance just fits in. I told Debbie, I said, I gotta come drop him off at the shop next week.
I saw that, found that popped up with the answer to your question. Someone complained about the thing. Rules and regulations don't require community approval.
Yes, it does.
No, they said that the bylaws do.
Right.
But those aren't bylaws. Those are rules and regulations.
I would look up the definition of the difference because they're changing the bylaws. They say that they're adapting to the RCW, whatever, yada yada yada. I would look up that RCW and see what the actual regulation in which it states, and then
Because someone did say we haven't voted on those rules, on the thing.
Yeah,
And
the
they said-
board.
and that's what their response was, is
Yeah, but you
rules
have
and
to.
regulations don't require community approval, but the bylaws do.
So here's the thing, though,
And
with
the bylaws will be voted on later.
Well, okay, but here's the thing with that, though, with what she's saying. Yes, for my experience, yes and no, but what has to hey, stop it. The board of directors, first of all, they need to, for the community, the minutes that were had need to do that, and the yay and nays need to be, majority vote of who voted. Like, you guys should have gotten an outline of the minutes of the community meeting, and it does need to be a community meeting for changing all of your HOAs. I'm pretty sure.
So drastic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, the person I would ask. But I know that when we were doing our HOAs and all that kind of stuff, we had to withhold a community meeting, and I was on the board for our HOAs until I just got tired of dealing with community. There's a lot of people in my community that complained, and I just didn't have time for it. I'm too busy. Anywho, we had to do. The board of directors could vote on little things, like delegation of funding that did not exceed over $2,500, yada yada yada. That was all, but that was all in our bylaws.
If you wanted to do something to your house, paint the porch. If it's not approved for them, they can fine you. That's ridiculous.
Here's what you need to get me. You need to get me your bylaws, because there may be something intertwined in the bylaws that actually prevents them from making such a huge decision within the bylaws.
When I moved to that neighborhood 40 years ago,
Right?
I don't think there were bylaws.
Okay, so when the bylaws were originated, though, it doesn't matter. The bylaws that you have in play right now may have something against the board of directors passing such extreme measures without a communal vote. That may be actually in your bylaws. So
I think the person said it was either 2001 or 2011. The last ones were
inactive.
Enacted, like voted on.
That doesn't matter. I just need your bylaws.
Yeah.
Give me your bylaws. I'll read through them, and then there may be a loophole. Just give them to me, and I'll look through them. Give me the bylaws, and I'll see if I can find a loophole.
Ashley used to run a community.
That's not why. I just really enjoy finding loopholes. I did it was so funny because when I was like, I don't know, 11, no, not even, when did that happen? We used to live in Skyline, and granted, I don't condone this at all. So when I was a kid, my dad brought a cougar into like a very public community. Anyway.
It doesn't say you can't bring a cougar.
Yeah, so, well, first of all, that's not it. So anyway, Skyline comes in and they're like, hey, like, you can't have a cougar in Skyline. And so they gave us the laws, the bylaws of the community. So I was reading through the bylaws at, like, I don't know, 12 years old maybe. Well, yeah, 12 or 13 years old. And I was like, no, actually, if you want to get technical, this only regulates cats and dogs. And it says that you can have this, you can have a domesticated dog or a domesticated cat. Well, here's the deal. They don't have any exotic ordinances. So none of the ordinance in which they pertain, it doesn't say you may not own exotic animals. So because they have no ordinance against exotics, this is kind of null and void. So if they're exotic, we can have them. But if a judge comes in and rules they're domesticated, well, a cougar is a cat. Now, mind you, so I said this, right? We argued that. We fought that. We argued that point. We had a judge personally come to our home and see me as a 13-year-old working with cougars and bobcats and all that kind of stuff. So she came. So she came and she ruled that there was in fact no exotic ordinances, but that the cougar and the bobcat appear to be domesticated, and in her Webster dictionary do not meet the definition of feline or cat. So she ruled they're domesticated, but then she also ruled that a cougar and a bobcat was not a cat, so they had to exit the premise, which is why we bought this piece of property. And she also ruled, though, but that the hawk and the owl, those were birds, so those could stay. And because the alligator and the alligator snapping turtle and the Burmese pythons did not fall under any exotic ordinances, she did not consider those to be domesticated. So because there was no exotic animal rule, that we got to keep those. But the cougar and the bobcat were domesticated, but they were not cats. That was her ruling. We could have appealed it. We could have. If we would have taken that to Superior Court, they would have been like,
Domesticated and tame are two different.
Right, but in her definition, she defined them as domesticated.
Right.
Period. And she ruled that they weren't cats. We could have appealed it. Now that what I know, we could have easily taken that to appeals court. And they would have been like, well, actually, in my opinion, I feel that would have been the outcome. Anyway, I just looking through that stuff. I find it interesting. That's all. Okay. So we got that, we got that, we got that. Okay. Man, I gotta go to the store. We're running low. Hi, Gus. I had to look down and see who you were. So, the law is a funny thing. The one thing that my attorneys always said to me is that sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't. And honestly, at the end of the day, it just depends on who the judge is. So, oh my goodness, the bees, I tell you what. So, and I tell you what, nothing in court is cheap or any of that kind of stuff. But anyway, what's happening is that in Jeremy's community, they're changing all of the rules and regulations, like to the point of just like ridiculous. Like, hey, 90% of homeowners here own boats. But what we're going to do is we're going to say you can no longer store your boat for more than 48 hours in your driveway, on your property. Like, they're changing the HOAs to that extreme. And they're changing they're changing a lot. There's a lot that would have to take place into that, because I believe the community has to be the one who elects the board of directors and actually makes that vote. And so the community, anyway, there's a lot that I would need to look into and read about. I'm assuming, because that's how it worked in my community, but maybe my community was doing it wrong. So I need to look deeper into that and see what's what. But they're changing everything. They're like, this is our fine schedule. If you don't do this, if you don't pay your entirety of your HOAs up front for the year, you get a $35 fee for having to have a payment plan. All of this stuff. They're lucky I don't live in the community, because that would not fly with me. I would hire an attorney to fight it. So, and get them all on track of how it really should go. Or maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I gotta look into it more. All right. We got some green beans. Got some broccoli that needs to be used. For this piece of corn on the cob. Got some strawberries that we're gonna give to Salvador. Strawberry juice. Ooh, yum. All right. I'm gonna give some strawberries to these guys. To these guys. I don't want the juices. I just want the strawberries. And those. Go away. Silly bees. All right, I think we're pretty good. Let me blend this together and get to Salvador. I'm gonna add some cantaloupe to this because I don't have bananas. And I'm gonna add some leafy biscuits, actually, is what I'm gonna add. Let's add some leafy biscuits to this to make it a little bit more thick for him. Penny. 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 Here's your box. Want your box with your little blankie? You want that? There you go. Alright. Okay. Penny likes boxes with blankies. Leafy biscuits. These aren't for you, Gus Guts. Anyway, it'll be fun to have something to take my mind off of everything else for just a short while. Gain more knowledge. I appreciate more knowledge. People do, I just don't get that, of how someone can come in and be like, hey, we're gonna change all this stuff, all these new rules and regulations, we're gonna fine the crap out of people to where the people who are paying their property taxes, paying HOAs to live here, paying for the water of the HOA and everything, to be able to come in and say, we're now changing everything to where you can't even park a boat in your driveway, or you can't even have your grass over, when it's not like it's like my community. My community is nice, but it's not like, oh my god, like it's not a gated community. It's not like, we moved into it because it was so lax and because it was so easygoing, and their rules and regulations haven't changed for over 40 years. That's silly to me, in my opinion. That's silly. That's gonna be Odie's. See if he eats that. Now we'll do this, and then I'll thaw out some chicken if Odie chooses not to eat that. Okay. Oh man! I forgot Anne. It's okay. It's okay. I have Anne in my gift shop. She's recovering. She's had an eye infection since she's gotten here. We can't get it under control, so she's finally in quarantine because it would get better and then it would be back, and then it'd get better and then it'd be back. And so now I'm just keeping her in quarantine for the next 7 to 14 days and treating it every day so that it really kicks it. And she's on a round of antibiotics too. So, oh man, ready? Here we go, buddy. Be right back. Beer. Give Anne a couple. Drums. We'll let those hard boil. I'll give her eggs too. All right, let's go give Darwin his stuff. And we'll go give Anne her stuff. We add some mealworms to that. Some mealworms to Darwin here. He's a little monkey, so it doesn't matter. I'll add some mealworms to her. All right, you guys ready to go see a marmoset? See, now I'm curious. Now my brain wants to research. I'll have to do it at lunch. Gotta research the regulations of Washington for an HOA. And then I can put it in my ear and make my phone read it all to me while I work so I can learn. All right, ready? Back. Nope, my door, thank you. Good. All right, my St. Bernard is up here and him and Cooper don't get along still. They're not the best of friends. Are you, my? It's like, nope, not really. Meow. All right. I got a deep clean in here too. I deep cleaned it down below, but today I gotta mop out Anne's thing. All right, so let's introduce to our marmoset. How do I only have 15% on my phone? Hold on one sec. Let me get my battery or I'll forget. All right. Get Darwin fed. We'll go down and see all of them, and then I can actually read your comments once I turn you around. There it goes. Okay. All right, so Darwin, he loves his fruit cups. I have an intern coming today that will be cleaning out all these enclosures and sanitizing. This is Dar. He is a marmoset. He came to us from a confiscation. We've had him for, oh goodness, 9 years now. He's a good boy. And because of you guys and sending us in stuff, they had these really nice enclosures. This was all from our followers. I know his so he's a cute boy. Do you like your little fruit cups? You say thanks Lisa and Stephanie for sending in my fruit cups. My nectar pods. There's Chloe. Or not Chloe, I apologize. That's Anne. She's in there right now. She's just in quarantine. Don't worry, it's not her everyday enclosure. It's just while she's in quarantine. It's easier for us to maintain cleanliness and something that's not made of dirt. You know, who would have thought? Okay, let me lower you guys so I can actually carry you. And let's go down and feed the rest of the animals together, shall we? Somebody did send in our... Someone did send in our a cat tree for the boxes. Can. Huh? Yeah, you can. Hold on one sec. Gotta monitor my dogs while She let some wolves out. Hold on one sec. Into a day run. Shoot. Where did I put my... Yeah. Right here. I don't know where in the tarnation I put my remotes for my e-collars. Where did I put them? Huh? Brutus, here. Brutus. Good boy. Come on. So sometimes when the energy of a wolf dog coming out into their day runs where they get to run in the acre and stuff that they have, sometimes it makes energies heightened. So we have to regulate those energies and say, no, sorry, this is their home, not yours, to our dogs. So, you guys are guests here. No. Good boy. Yeah, I think you're fine. Yeah, I think you're okay. Brutus, no. Brutus? No. Psst. Yes. So let me just... No. No. One second. Go. Go. No. Go. All right. Almost done. And we'll go feed animals. Where are you going?
Chicken.
Oh. Dobby, here. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Yep. No. So. Almost. Dobby, leave it. No. Enough. No. Good boy, Brutus. Brutus is my problem child. So is Dobby, but more Brutus than Dobby. No. Dobby. Here. Here. Nope. Nope. No. 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 Dobby, no! Dobby! Dobby! No! No! No. He's trying to pee on my trash can. Nope, Dobby, here. No. Murphy, leave it. No. 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 Now they're gonna start to howl because they felt the energy of that coming out. Tundra. Good boy. Good. All right, let's go feed some animals. Thank you. Let me see if I put my e-collar remotes out here so I hit up. So, e-collars. Make sure it's on Dobby because he's the only one that will complain. Yep. All right. Okay. So my e-collars, my dogs are on vibration, so they will respond. I don't have to use static on them. Chloe, go. I can just use vibration. All right, here we go. Now, let's go feed the animals together, shall we? And then I can actually read your comments. Oh, consistency sucks. All right, so we're going to look at my porcupine this morning. She's mad at me because I had to leaf blow this morning, but she's over it once I give her a piece of corn. Hey, Bean. Hey. All right, so this is Bean. She's a North American porcupine. She's been a resident here for a very long time. Now her story is she came to us because a Good Samaritan came in. They took care of her, unfortunately got her too used to humans, and when that happens, unfortunately, you cannot re-release them into the wild. So it's kind of a death sentence for them. They say a fed animal's a dead animal. That is the truth. If they start coming up to humans and start making a ruckus, Fish and Wildlife with most species, go away. With most species will euthanize them. So she came here, and I got these feisty little guys. I'm curious to see what you guys think about beef tongue. I am. All right, give me 1 second here. Excuse me. Excuse me. These are our raccoons. Kind of same situation. Came to us from a government agency. These little fellas. You hear my foxes. They're screaming for their morning grubbage. Again, I'm curious to see how they react to beef tongue. I've never given it to them before. The foxes or the raccoons or the skunks. Go away. I feel like the whole sky is humming of bugs. It's just grossing me out. Aren't they cute? So this is Percy, Apollo, Miko, and Rocket. Man. The Salvador is over there going, what about me? All right, so then I'm gonna get in here safely, and then I'll grab you guys and bring you in, and we'll see how the foxes like. Hi, Taz. Good morning, my sweet man. Excuse me. Excuse me, Taz. Excuse me. Good boy. Hi, bud. 1 sec, let me go dump this and I'll come grab you. Hi, Chloe. Let's see what they say. What are your thoughts on that, Tazzy? Go tell me what your thoughts on that are. All right, we'll go in here and we'll see what their reaction is. Again, if they don't want to eat it, I'll just go get them chicken. But I'm curious. Let's see here. What do you think of that? Are you not impressed? Are you not impressed? There's eggs. What do you think? Oh. This is Taz. They are like, where's my chicken lady? This is unacceptable. Oh, he's taking it. Oh, he took just the regular beef that I put in there. Now are you guys not impressed? Are you not impressed? Oh, I came down here and cleaned this morning and got all their stuff done. Then I have an intern coming. I'm gonna make her give them all fresh water again because they already made it dirty. Hi, buddy. This is Squeakers. He's a Cotamundi, also known as a Coate. Hold on, bud. I'm coming. Looks like we're going to be given chicken later today, but you know what? That's okay. I mean, you technically like the texture of like slug, right? So this is Squeakers. He's a Cotamundi, South American Coati actually. And he is going for his grapes first thing this morning. And his shrimp. Mmm. You're so funny. You're so funny. And then we have Salvador. Salvador. Hi, Sal. Look at your food, bud. Salvador. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know how you feel about this batch because I don't have any banana now. I gotta go pick some up at the store. But we added some strawberries, some avocado, some ground beef, some leafy bits. I don't know how you feel about it. So far, not bad, huh? I did put some carrots and some peas and stuff in there. All right. So this right here, this boy, we've also had for a really long time. They do have cute snouts, don't they? They're so cute. He was not happy that I blew his enclosure this morning. He was like, lady, get out of here. Now we're gonna go down this direction. We're gonna feed a skunk. We're gonna feed Coate. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that little bugger. Wait till I walked away. Now, let's see if Odie will eat cow tongue. Spagoats! Come here, buddy. Okay, I got something different for you to try. I will bring you a drum if you don't like it. I will. I'll bring you a drum if you don't like it. But I got you some cow tongue today. I know you're gonna go for the egg. Look up, buddy. Hi, buddy. Come on. That's Odie. Can you move kind of out of the way so I don't... Here. Go eat your bowl. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Don't bite me. Come on. I have one hand. I don't have two today. Let's go. Move. Odie! You're so frustrating some days. You're so frustrating some days. There you go. All right. Boop. My old man. Now, Felix, will you eat cow tongue? Here. This is Felix. Kawate. Isn't he cute? Oh, we've got eggs first. We'll come back and see if he eats the cow tongue. And then, let's go feed more foxes, shall we? Odie's eating his egg first. That's what he's eating. One of those things that shucks like the bees, the little electric fly swats. Bzz. You just hear tick 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 tick. This is Cargo, our hooded skunk who is sleeping. Let's see what they say. Shall we? Let's see what they say. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Hi Zubus. Hi Lexi Luhu. Hi guys. I don't know if you're gonna like it. Again, I'll bring you chicken if you don't. Not those chickens. Already cut up chicken. Okay, let me get in here safely first, and then I'll grab you guys, because they like to charge the door, because they just do. Especially Costa. I don't know if you're gonna like it, but you can try it. Oh, they're taking it. They're taking it. Hold on one sec. These foxes aren't as picky. My other ones over there, they're bougie. They're like, meh, we'll just have some chicken, please. And these girls are like, oh, cow tongue, it's new. Cool, we'll try it. Awesome. So this is our other 6 that we have here. This is Edward, Dexter, Todd, and then Akasha is back there, and I don't know where Akasha. I don't know where Audrey went. She took a piece and ran. They're eating it. Don't you? I know we have new merch. People asked for the walking wolf, and guess what? It's back. The logo drawn up by April Grossruck. And then she also has her Because We Matter logo that's on there too. We also have some other really cool art that's drawn by amazing artists. I gotta reach out to my tattoo artist. He said he was gonna do something for me to have for printing. I'll have to talk. You know what? You know what that means? It just means I need to go in and get another tattoo so we can chit chat about it. So, I've been meaning to get a tattoo for over a year and a half and I still haven't gotten it. Well, they like it. Yeah, you can pet them. I'm not gonna pet them while they're eating. I'm trying to get their trust. So, we've only had them for a little while, since April. There's Zoo in the background, like, come see me, I miss you. I'm gonna come see you, Zoo Boos. You know, it's been really dumbfounding to me. And maybe it's just, you know, hoarding has always been an issue with animals, like, for a very long time. But, like, I'm kind of dumbfounded by how much hoarding recently has transpired. I'm seeing a lot of like 101 chihuahuas in a trailer. You know, I'm seeing a lot of that stuff. Hold on, I gotta tighten you guys. There we go. You know, 86 large breeds. Can you help? Not really. I got 10 of my own large breeds. And then I got these guys. Hi! I gotta say hi to my babies. They're like, please come see. I want to come see you. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. So this is Luther. This is Nitro. Just love them to pieces. They got food already this morning. Now this is a British Columbian black wolf dog. And then Echo is also a BC. And then we have some gray wolves and some Arctics. Willow is a gray wolf dog. This is Willow. She's the sweetest thing in all the world. She loves butt scratches the most. You're so sweet. You're so precious. You're so precious. So precious. Don't get mad at them. She's saying these are my pets. Go tell him. Go tell him. Go tell him. Hi, Echo. Hi, Calvin. This is Echo. This is Calvin. I just love them so much. I just love them all so much. So honored to be able to take care of them and give them good homes and appreciate them and love them. It's a huge honor. Our sulcatas are going to be moving into the reptile room here soon because fall is coming. Can't even believe it. September. Jeez Louise. It's coming quick. Coming quick. Now, I'll head this way. Go grab our stuff. Put it in my sink. So I don't want these flies and bees and all that stuff to get motivation to be down here. So, let that soak. All right, let's go see a sloth. I need to go check on them. I was gone for 2 weeks. Not really. I think I worked harder being gone than I did being here. That's actually not true. This was a different kind of work. Oy vey. Make sure it's all shut. Good dogs. My German Shepherd's like, but why can't I come with you? Why? Yesterday, I spent the majority of the day stacking 300 donated bowls that came to us from Lucky Dog. And then getting stuff clean. Today I gotta go through the back room after lunch. I have some homemade chili and cornbread that I made. Very excited about that. And I gotta start getting stuff organized because I can't handle, there's just stuff everywhere right now and I need to get on top of it. So, get everything organized so that my brain can function. He's eating, are you ready? Get ready. This Adagio. Let me flip you around. So this is Adagio. He's a two-toed sloth. Yes, he does eat upside down. They spend about 90% of their lives upside down. That's their normal. If a sloth is on its stomach, laying on its stomach for too long, it can actually harm him and actually cost him his life. We've had Adagio for 9 years now. He's someone who is owning him illegally, did not have the proper permitting to be able to own him. Chloe, out. And he's been a really, really fun animal to love on. Where are you going? You take your sweet potato up to your spot? Yeah. Up you go. This is a two-toed sloth. Then, down here, one of my favorite animals in all the world. You ready? You ready? This is Ren. All right. Ren is a Armadillo. Now, Ren is a really funny character here. Hi, sweet girl. So, this design in this trailer was not our design, my design by any means. It was the previous president. He just really likes glass and 4x4s and cattle panel. I'm not really a fan. So we are going to be renovating this. We're going to be starting a fundraiser to renovate the sloth trailer. It's actually not going to be too expensive, to be quite honest. I'm very, very excited. I'm working on a budget right now of everything that I would need to properly redo it. We're going to be no more hallways or any of that kind of stuff, so I'm super excited about that. There's only going to be a very limited amount of glass in here, which I'm also very excited about. And we're going to have better circulation and more climbing and more natural climbing and all of that. So I'm very very excited. I just have to, I'm almost done getting my estimate put together of what it's gonna cost. So Ren here will get a quadruple this size enclosure, which is very exciting. We do let her out so she can play. Now she's a burrowing armadillo. She's not the one that rolls into a ball, so that's why she's wanting her box. We have tried replacing this box several times, but she's not having it. She likes this one. Got me all dirty. So, then we have kinkajous and all that kind of stuff, and we're working on, jeez, love getting dizzy. We're working on getting, we want to put new windows in here that aren't fixed, so that in the summertime, our goal for this next summer is to have an indoor-outdoor enclosure for the kinkajous and the sloths, that as we're here through the day, we can open their window and they can go inside and outside. That is our goal for next year. Our goal for the winter time is I'd like to actually tear all of this out and rebuild it. It's not gonna be that difficult. It'll probably be like a 4 or 5 day project. So it's not gonna be too bad. And then I want I have a few more deciding factors of what I want to do. I think I want to epoxy the floor and make it better. I want my husband to come put a drain in the floor so that we can spray it out and stuff, make it easier to clean, eliminate any pressure treated lumber. There's just a lot that needs to be done, but it shouldn't be too big of a project. And luckily my husband works in construction and my uncle is a carpenter too. Like ground up carpenters, so they have no excuses not to help me. So.
Where were those alders you wanted me to cut? Can I cut them with those, or is it bigger than that?
Coming up the drive. Oh, it's yes. No, you need loppers or you need a chainsaw. Yeah. No, there's like a cluster of 7 of them or so coming up the drive, and they're about, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 inches thick.
I'll do it after lunch.
That was my thought process too. I was gonna actually take lunch so that I can, eat, but so she can be in the gift shop and I'm not in there. Because I'm gonna have her start in the gift shop. I'm gonna move.
Oh, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Anne out so that she can clean thoroughly in there. And then, yeah, so anyway, those are our sloths. And then this little girl's out, which she's not out very often. During the daytime, I should say. At nighttime, she's out all evening. Hi, Tora. This is our Eurasian eagle owl, Tora. Hi, sweet girl. Isn't she beautiful? Ever since she moved here, she's been quieter. She doesn't hoo as much as she did. She loves this enclosure. She loves that she can see squirrels and catch mice and all that stuff.
There's trees around her.
There's trees around her. She gets to say hello to a great horned owl that comes and sees her, and they chit-chat at nighttime together, and yeah. So, hello, beautiful lady. So, we have a lot of projects that we're going to be hopefully starting next year, but we have to get everyone winterized.
I got quite a few next week too.
Just to winterize. So we're just gonna we gotta get the sulcatas set up, we gotta get the propane tanks filled, we gotta get
moved, snake cages moved.
Well, that's what they're up to the sulcatas, right? And then we gotta get the new houses that we have gotta run power down there so that the skunks have heated houses this winter. And just get everybody, gotta get a new heater installed into the bird room that was sent in. And I'll get that cat tree built too after my lunch. So And there's a Malinois.
Crying wall.
Yeah, he's,
A whining wall.
yeah, a Winawa. My Winawa. Nova, don't. Back. Come on, guys. I don't. Hi, Bear. There's my bear. Hi, Chance. Chance is up for adoption. I'm just fostering him. We're keeping Bear, but hey, you don't do that. Don't chew on wood. Murphy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pomple you. Yes, I am. I'm gonna pomple you. He's been eating my my rug at home. You have so many toys. Chew on your toy. Hi, Maple. This is Maple. She's my Chow Chow Shar-Pei cattle dog. She's crazy. This is my Anatolian Shepherd Pit Bull. That's Brutus. That's my Great Dane. I don't know what mix. I should know here soon. I just got DNA testing done. This is Chance. He's up for adoption through Critters & Co. Spitfire is Bear. He's our puppy. Then we have Penny. She is a Chiweenie. Cooper is a GSD. Kova is a Bernese Mountain Dog. Dobby is a Malinois, German Shepherd, Alaskan Malamute, Pit Bull, Staffordshire Terrier Pit mix of crazy. These two of crazy understand each other. Maple, that's good. He's moving away saying knock it off. And then I don't know what Bear is. I'll get him DNA tested. Oh. So, anyway, that's my pack. And then my St. Bernard's up on the deck. And I don't know where, hey, Bear, you're asking for a bruise in there, buddy, from Chance. You're cruising for a bruise from him. You have 2 dogs? Yeah, I have 10. Well, 11 right now. See, that's okay for you to destroy. I'm okay with that. That's a toy, Mer. But you can't do... I love my Anatolian Shepherd. This is one of my favorite dogs in all the world. He's my, not my most challenging, but he's definitely, we're working on stuff. But you're my favorite. Brutus has weird emotions. And then my Malinois, he just thinks that he's the bomb diggity. You just think you're the best Malinois in all the world. Yeah, I do think you're... Don't get mad at her. Don't get mad at her. Maple, come here. He doesn't like when people steal his attention. Come here. Just wait. This is Dobby. Dobby was my first rescue from Critters & Co. They had to put him to sleep, and she called me and she said, I have this project dog. I know you don't know me, but we're gonna have to euthanize him. She goes, I'm not putting that on you, but the owners are getting close to having to put him down because he's been through multiple foster homes and multiple homes. Will you take him and do an analysis on him and see if he's okay with cats and kids and yada yada yada? And I said, yeah, sure, no, we'll do it. So we took in Dobby. We advertised him. He actually is a great dog. We advertised him for how many? About 2 weeks. We advertised you for 3 weeks, and then because of his whining and his separation anxiety and his need to release energy and work, we ended up, my husband was like, you can't rehome him because he's gonna come back to us. People aren't gonna understand him. And so we kept him. And he has been a problem child, but I'm very proud of how far he's come. He used to scream bloody murder when any of us walked away. He's doing really, really well. So I love Dobby. He's a good boy. But, and then we have Penny. She came from a backyard breeder of inbreeding. She's an inbred Chihuahua right here. This little girl. She's inbred Chihuahua. Dobby, don't. So, aren't ya? My last little dogs I'll ever own, Penny and Gus. And then, yeah. So this is my crazy squad here. People didn't want to adopt an Anatolian Shepherd pit bull, and so he came to us. Right? No. So, and my German Shepherd, he was on the euthanization list down in Texas, and I've never had a soul dog like Cooper before. I know. So Cooper's been a really great dog. He's one of my soul dogs. I've never connected with a dog like I've connected with this guy right here. So, and I did through a photo, which I think is what makes it even more weird. Come here. Hold on. Wait. 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 Nope. Sit. Wait. No. Wait. We're working on this. Tick. Good. Tug. 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 Right? Murphy's like, I'll tug. I'll tug. And this is my puppy. This is my Great Dane pup. He's driving me nuts. Anyway, that's my little family. And I have 5 cats at home. So, rescue cats. All rescue kittens. Oh, I'm back there for my chili and my cornbread. Anyway, make sure you guys like, share, and follow. We'll be live again Thursday, not tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be live again. And we will show you guys around the facility once again and go feed. No. We'll go feed all the animals again and take care of them again, and it's a everyday occurrence usually out here. And we will keep you guys up to date with Bear. Sorry, buddy. You went for a ride, didn't you? You went for... Anyway, you guys have... Hey, don't. You guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys all on Thursday. Please make sure you like, share, and follow, because we need your support to be able to stay open and to do our work and our mission. And our kids tube should be released on October 1st. We should have a series of kids tube coming out, because there's nothing more important than kids and helping them learn and gain and love and appreciation for nature. That's my biggest mission. And hopefully we can change some people's minds of why animals are essential within the ecosystem and why we need to stop overdeveloping and all that fun stuff. So that's what we are working on doing, and showing that every animal's life matters, you know. So I'm gonna go eat my chili. So you say thanks, Dobby. Say thank you for watching. All right, guys, we'll see you all on Thursday. Love you all. Bye.